Clinical trials are one of the final steps in a long and careful cancer research project. Radiation oncologist Dr. Yazin Abadeh and Melanie Leepers, Cancer Program Manager with Tammy Walker Cancer Center, join me. Doctor, let's start out with explaining what are clinical trials.
Our clinical trials are research that are conducted in people, mainly to test new interventions like drug, surgery, or even diet. And this is the primary way of testing if these new modalities are good enough or more effective than standard of care, or potentially have less side effects than the standard of care treatment.
Okay, and I know it was quite an undertaking to become accredited and to be able to have clinical trials, especially in radiation. Why don't you explain that?
We are with the Masonic Cancer Alliance, and they helped us quite a bit. But Dr. Abadeh and Dr. Zhang had to do quite a bit of stuff in order to get us prepared. They have to benchmark. They have to actually do phantoms, and then that gets sent to an accrediting facility.
Okay, let's take a look at Tammy Walker Cancer Center and the clinical trials that you're doing there.
We have a lot of open trials at Tammy Walker Cancer Center that we're offering for our patients. Most of them are phase 3 randomized trial, meaning that we are testing the new drug or the combination or radiation therapy regimen, and we're testing that head-to-head against the previous standard of care to know exactly if this is more effective or have less side effects. We reach this level of testing after multiple previous phases of testing.
Why should somebody become an applicant for a clinical trial?
For the patients, I mean, it gives them an opportunity to get these newer drugs that have come to market. Like you said, they've been through a couple of different phases before, so now they've got that access before anybody else is going to have access to that. And it also, to them, they feel like they're giving back a little bit, because they feel like they're making a difference. They're making some strides in getting these drugs to market. This is how we get new drugs to market, new interventions, and new combinations of drugs.
Okay. How about from your perspective?
Exactly. So, beside that, when they are enrolling in clinical trials, they will be have way more strict monitoring schedule and program. So of course that that's beneficial for the patients. And as Melanie said, this is an opportunity and a contribution from them to help advance science and improvement in care that we provide for our patients.
Okay. Thank you both so much for being on the show.